One of the things they tell you in law school, or they tell you when you're practicing law, is you can't take the cases personally. You can't take the clients personally. It's business, it's not personal. I fundamentally disagree with that on a lot of different levels. We have the ability to impact people's lives. We change people's lives. When someone hires me to represent them, they're essentially putting their life, their future, their family in my hands, and the decisions that I make affect them and affect their future. To say this business isn't personal is really nonsensical. And those are people who've never tried a case. Those are people who've never had a verdict read. Those are people who've never sat with families and sat with loved ones and talked about the future and have seen what can happen if everything goes wrong. This is a personal business. And I was reminded of that this morning when I took a look at one of the reviews a former client wrote to me, wrote about our services. I love these reviews. The reviews are heartfelt and I read every single one of them. And I just want to share it with you, this review that was written, only because I want to show how personal this business can be and how much of an impact we can have on people's lives. So if you hear an attorney say it's business, you might need to think about walking away, because this is very personal and personality driven and how we interact with people. You have to care, you have to give a damn, because if you don't, you're not going to get the results that you need. So here's the review that was written. I think it's pretty heartfelt. Mr. Bilecki was the greatest thing to happen to me in my 12-month stay in Korea. I was facing an abundance of charges and I lost all hope in my future at this point in time. Then along comes Tim, a confident, savvy, prudent individual, and from the moment I met him, I immediately felt I wasn't alone. I'd even go so far as to say that I felt he cared about the success of my case more than I did. That instilled hope in some very dark times in my life, and for that I thank him. He kept me informed during the whole court-martial process, always assured me whenever things seemed bleak. I was facing upwards of 45 years in jail and a bad conduct discharge. Flash forward to 2 weeks prior to trial, and not only am I a free man, but I will receive an honorable discharge when my ETS date arrives. I am very happy with the results and look forward to my life post-Army. Thank you. Tim, for everything you've done for me and my family, thank you. If I had to do the process all over again, there isn't another person walking this planet I'd rather go to war with. Thank you, brother. God bless. I read a review like that and it validates the amount of time we put in. It validates when you are here at the office, here in my office where I'm recording this, till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. It validates getting here at 4 a.m. It validates getting on the plane and making the 15-hour flight to Seoul, Korea, or to wherever we fly to. It validates all of the hard work and all of the effort that we know when we make the right calls and we personally believe in our clients and believe in our family, it changes people's lives. Not just in talk, not just in theory, not just in a law school classroom or in some trial advocacy seminar or some garbage you hear anywhere else. It's actually changing people's lives and getting the reviews and getting emails and getting Christmas cards and getting phone calls from people saying, Tim, you changed my life. I appreciate it. That's what makes the difference. It's the call that you get a year or two later saying, hey, I just opened up my own business. I'm an entrepreneur. It's, hey, I just had another child. Thank you for letting me be there. Those are the things that motivate you, because it sure as hell isn't the law itself does not motivate you, because it can be an absolute grind. There are so many easier ways to make a living than being a trial lawyer. But what keeps you going, what keeps you motivated are the people whose lives you've changed, and the people who call in and you know you have the ability to change their lives. It's absolutely profound. And Jason, I know if you're watching this, you wrote the review, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to us, and it means a lot, I know, to my family. So thank you.